What's up, guys? It's your boy Cxdy, and today I'm gonna go through and show you how to get your kicks just to power through the mix in just a few short steps. Yeah, today is just gonna be a no BS approach. I'm just gonna give you guys the meat and bones of exactly what you need to do, or at least what I do to get my kicks to just be knocking in the mix. And if we get this video to 750 likes, I'm gonna send a bunch of commenters my upcoming loop kit called Yogurt. It has 100% original compositions, and that will be available on Tree Sound Records probably later this week, so be on the lookout for that. Let's get right into it. It's really important that you start out with a really good bass kick sample, something that has a little bit of thump already, because if you use anything else that just is kind of flat, you're basically putting makeup on a girl with no ass. Like, it's not gonna matter what you do, you know, nobody's gonna want to tap that thing. You can't come in here and like, you're not gonna be able to do anything to this to make this kick hard. Make sure you have just a dope bass sample. You can find a bunch in a bunch of free kits and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up my Space Cadet drum kit and just take out, I don't know, the Jan kick. You wanna make sure it's normalized. What you could do is play with the note. If you drop it down a few notes, it could be a little harder because it gives a little bit more low end. Yeah, so I'll just drop it down to B. Your velocity is not gonna always be all the way up. You're gonna make sure you turn that up. And right off rip, you're off to a good start. Next thing you can do is have some type of soft clipper on the master. And what that'll do is it'll let you clip when you bring the kick into the mixer, but not have it clip in the master, and it'll just make it much more punchier, much more powerful in the mix. So I'll bring this into the first mixer track. First thing you could do, kind of play with the levels. You don't want it up too much. I mean, you can. If you want your shit to be heard in Pluto, you can. Turn it all the way up, you know, fuck it. Turn up the distortion too, but, you know, find something that sounds good to your ear. I like to merge my kick just to be sure that it sits right in the center of the mix, because that's where I like my kick and my 808 to kind of dominate anyway. So I have it in the center of the mix. If you want it to be a little more punchier, you can come into Fruity Distortion, turn the mix all the way down, and play with the preamp a little bit. You can make any kick hard if the bass sample is good enough. So I'm gonna go ahead here and open up a project and show you the difference between without the mixer stuff I did and the velocity all the way down compared to. So I pulled up a full track, that way I could kind of show you how it all fits in the mix. For the start here, I took out all the mixer effects that I just showed you that I did, and I'm gonna compare it to what happens when I turn all that stuff on and how much harder the kick comes through in the mix. This is without anything on right now.
This one got them bass, ho. Perfect.
So as you can hear, the kick isn't bad because the actual bass kick sample, it has some thump to it. If you do the things that I just showed you, you can really enhance it and make it punch harder through the mix. Come over here, I'm gonna turn the soft clipper on the master, and then you can hear the difference just a little bit. A little bit harder. Come in here, turn the velocities up. If you come over to the kick and turn on the distortion that I had and drop the note down one, it really enhances it. There you have it, guys. Straight to the point, no BS. Keeping it simple is the best way to do it. You don't need to do a whole bunch of crazy, you know, parallel compression stuff. You can do that stuff, but it's not necessary. Yeah, just need a hard bass sample, and you need to know how to mix that thing, and you need to know how to make all the other sounds complement it. So use these in your tracks, and hopefully it helps, man. Have a good one.